past dictates the future when it comes to the Epstein files. We're not going to get any names. Here's the reason. They're going to approach the poor victims who went through that misery. And they're going to say, the person who molested you is a billionaire. He's got lawyers that you're not even going to be able to compete with. They can't show the film to the jury because that's child pornography if they display it. So his lawyers will tear you up. We can't show what happened. All we can do is show bits and pieces of it. So why don't you just take a few $1 million? They'll pay for your therapy. He won't admit his guilt, and we'll destroy the video. And of course, they're going to say yes. They've already got a history of doing that. And the poor little girls and little boys, as sick as these people were, are just going to vanish into history like the ones that have already settled are going to do. And they're not going to release the names publicly, even if they can't show any of the evidence, just to satisfy our thirst to know who these perverts are. Because if they do, it's probably going to collapse government. And a collapsing government, if they have nukes, will be so desperate to hold on to power, or at least to stop from being hung, or worse, whatever the people might do to them, will implement World War III by launching those nukes and take the people's minds off of stripping them and beating them to death by running for cover because the nuclear war has just started. So nothing's going to come of the Epstein files. Don't get your hopes up, people, because I hate to be a black pillar, but we saw it in the past. We're never going to get the names of these perverts, and they're going to get away with it because they're billionaires. The most you can be glad of is that these billionaires' chances of turning to Christ are very slim. And hell is a lot worse than anything we can do to them. Pray for the victims that they find healing. And pray imprecatory psalm against the ones who committed these crimes, that God breaks their bones and that they never come to Christ. And we will all get our revenge when they're burning in hell and we're in heaven. I hate to tell people this, but it's just on my heart. People are so worked up about getting these names, and we're never going to get them. And the victims may get some money to help with the rest of their lives, but they're never really going to get healed from their scars. So at least they're going to get some compensation.